Okay, this letter is all about the final remember that you sent someone. Let's say you create a proposal, you send it to someone or company, and you didn't get any reply or anything. So what can you do? Send them a letter, send them an email. Send them an email, said why they should accept the proposal. Also keep them in mind that they need to accept as soon as possible. So when you create a proposal, always put a period in it that they need to accept it. If they don't accept it, they need to buy a new one. They need to ask for a new one, not buy a new one. They need to get a new one. So time in a proposal is really important. Yeah. The reason why I'm saying that is because let's say you send a proposal today, and after 3 months, someone come, hey, you sent me this proposal, I accept it then. It's still a contract. So if you put a time in it, after the time frame, the proposal is not valid anymore. So we're gonna write a letter where we send the company or the receiver of the proposal final notice, final reminder. So we're gonna always start first with the signature, and then we're gonna start with the letter. So let's start with the subject, what you can put into it so you can send it as an email. Subject, final reminder, terms and pricing. Yeah, this technique is, if you're smart, think about how you can use this in your automatic system. I'll explain that. Yeah. So if you're smart and you are using an let's say software system, accounting system, most of the time those accounting system let you send a proposal. Yeah. In that system, you can put an automatic system. You can put a setting that after, let's say, 7 days, you send a reminder, and after 1 day you send a final reminder. So technically this email. So you can copy this and put it in the system and you're good to go. But most of the time, most software system, they have it. Some of them they don't. But if they have it, you're good. Right? It depends on what kind of things they put in the proposal, but you're good. If you have question about it, what you can do is join the law center. In the law center, you can just ask me a question about it directly. But technically, you can put this final remember in the system, and if you send a proposal, it will automatically send this email for you. So you don't have to do anything. It's technically only one time, and you're good to go. Most of the people do not know about that because they leave everything to the accountant. But the problem is the accountant just check if everything is correct or not. But it doesn't help you build up your system that meets your needs. So keep that in mind. This is something you can put into it. So I'm gonna write it down, and then we're gonna talk about that. So yeah. So technically this is the second letter. So technically this is the letter. So subject, final reminder, terms and pricing. You start with dear and then the name. Seriously, put the name into it. And then you write the terms and pricing on this quotation are guaranteed for only a few remaining days. So put pressure. When you put pressure, people will feel it, and then they will take action if it's necessary, if they think it's necessary. So if you made a decision in favor of our product or service, please let us know right away. We will lock in the prices and begin the paperwork to move to your transaction. So technically this is right. You can do that. You can also have, if you have it in your system, just as soon as they accept it, you can send them an invoice, so they need to pay. Technically, this is just for the invoice, because in order to keep your business running, is you need to sell, but you also need to get the money. Otherwise, it's going to be difficult for your business to survive. So if you think you might want a different product or service, then it's described in a quotation. No problem. Just tell us what you have in mind. So I see here a typo. So we change it to what you have in mind. You will give your reserve quote immediately. So technically, if they want something else, they can ask you. Most of the time, when you're in this position, you still hear from them. It's not best to send them a final reminder. Just call them up. When you call them up, most times they'll be like, hey, I forgot to react on it, and they will react on it. And then you can send a final reminder. But it's up to you. If you're unsure as to whatever you're going to go ahead right now, but think it's a possibility, call me. I will extend the terms and prices on the enclosed quotation to you for another number of days that ironclad, regardless whatever our suppliers raise their own price to us during that time. If they do, we will absorb the difference. So keep in mind that when you give a quotation, if you have suppliers, they can increase their price. Most time when you give a quotation, you can guarantee people this is going to cost this much. But here you're guaranteeing them, okay, if you do not know if you're going to go forward with this, we can give you some extra days. But if the price increase, we are going to be responsible for the price. That's technically what you're saying here. So technically, this is an example or template of a final remember. It's up to you how to use it. And at the end, you have a signature. So again, here this is a template. You can create whatever signature you want. Okay? And then at the end, if you have question about it, what you can do is just go to martisz.po.link, and there you can ask me questions. So you go to that link and you join the Law Center, and in the Law Center you can ask me question about this. Keep in mind, the Law Center is a Discord. It's a community where you can ask questions, and we'll try to help you as soon as possible. So this is a template. Try to use it. If you like this video, if this video really helped you a lot, like it. Seriously, like the video right now. And subscribe. It's free. On some platform you have to pay in order to subscribe, but here you can subscribe for free. And don't forget to put on notification bell on. Seriously, subscribe. I'm waiting. Subscribe and put on the notification bell on. Yeah. I'll see you in the next video.